suggestion. This is We Had to Run from the Police. I have no idea who this was suggested by, but I'll let you know.
Yeah.
I have no idea like what this video is. Is it a comedy? Is it a horror? It's just We Had to Run from the Police. So I don't know if it's something to do. We Had to Run from the Police. I don't know if they committed a crime or something, or I don't know. I guess we'll see though. It's under 5 minutes long, so it's not that long. So let's go, guys.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Austin here, or Luna. So I have a pretty interesting story time for you guys today. Story time takes place when I was 16 years old.
So
I was just sitting in my room, playing some Call of Duty, just relaxing, doing what I did at 16 years old. Now at this time, I smoked a little bit of weed once in a while, but at this time I was on a break because it was giving me anxiety to smoke, and my tolerance was getting too high anyway. So I was pretty much just playing video games at this time. That's all I would do for fun, like at all. So I was playing some Xbox, and I get a text from one of my friends saying, "Hey Austin, you want to come to a party with me tonight?" I'm like, "Nah, I don't know, man, like, not sure. I'm not really in the party mood. I haven't been doing anything that's party-like." You know what I mean? And he's just like, "Dude, come on, it'll be fun. Like, you don't even have to drink or smoke to have fun. Like, you know that." I'm like, "Alright, fine. I'll give it a chance. Why not?" So me and my friend go to this party together later that night. Literally nothing out of the ordinary at all. Super, very normal party. It's pretty small for the most part, and then towards the end it got bigger. And towards the end, these two guys showed up that completely fucked the whole thing up. So, these two guys show up, and they had beef. Their plan was to show up to the party, fight at the party, and then just go home like nothing happened. The reason they probably wanted to fight at the party is because they probably couldn't do it at their own houses, because they probably had parents there and stuff. And plus, at a party, they can get all the attention they want. They can do it right in front of everybody, and there'll be probably videos taken, and basically just like, yeah, you know, get all the attention they're seeking. Because they couldn't do it at school or else they get suspended. So these dudes showed up to the party unannounced and just start fighting in the front yard. And this surprised everybody because no one knew they were going to show up. Like, people knew about them having beef, but no one knew that they were both going to show up to fight that night. But yeah, we all found out pretty quick when somebody ran inside and was like, "There's a fight in the front yard, there's a fight." So everybody just goes outside, and there's a huge crowd surrounding these two dudes just fighting. And I'm like watching this shit go down. I'm like, oh no, like this is not going to end well. Like, it's in the middle of the front yard. Like, there are neighbors around. This is a quiet neighborhood. And everybody was being so loud. So I knew that a neighbor was probably going to hear it and then come outside and yell or call the police or something. And sure enough, both happened. The across the street neighbor opens his front door and comes out onto his porch. He's like, "Hey, knock that off. What are you kids doing?" And he just walks back inside his house super fast. So I assumed he was going to call the police. So I tell my friend, I'm like, "Yo, we need to get out of here. Like, he's definitely calling the police." And no one else moved. No one cared. Like, the fight kept going. And I really wish they would have just stopped when the guy yelled at them, because it was not a good thing to watch. And it pretty much just ruined the entire party for everybody. But yeah, a couple minutes later, we heard the sirens coming, and I was like, "Yeah, we gotta get out of here. Like, let's just let the police break it up." So me and my friend, we started leaving. We're just walking down the street. And my friend lived like a block away, so we just walked there, and we were gonna walk back home. And as we start walking back home, we're getting towards the end of the street, and we see the cop car pull up right in front of the house that we were at, where the party was. And all of a sudden, we see the entire crowd start running towards us, being chased. And I'm like, oh no. And they were all going towards us, meaning that we had to run too, because we didn't want to be in that group of people and be associated with that whole fight that was happening. Like, we didn't want to get arrested for something we didn't do. So me and my friend are running. It feels like Project X. There's a whole group of people running behind us, like right behind us, and police chasing them. And me and my friend cut through a neighbor's backyard, and we end up on my friend's street, and we run to his house, go inside his house. Nobody else was behind us at this point. And we literally just sit in the garage for a second and like take a breather, drink some water, and we're like, what the fuck? And we walk back outside like 15 minutes later, and there was no sirens, no people running around or anything. But I found out later that night the two dudes that were fighting got caught and questioned. They didn't get arrested or anything because, like, you know, we're just a bunch of kids. But still, they stopped the fight, they broke it up, they talked about it, and yeah, they were good in the end. But yeah, looking back, it was pretty stupid to run away, because they probably would have just said, like, "Hey guys, like, go home, party's over." We just pretty much ran because we were afraid of the crowd coming at us. Like, it was just scary seeing that crowd of people running at us. But yeah, in the end, everyone was okay. Fight got broken up. They were fine. They squashed the beef. Police didn't arrest anybody because there was really nothing that horrible going on besides the fight. And yeah, everything was okay. I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. I thought it was pretty interesting. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like on the video if you guys did enjoy it. Feel free to leave your story times in the comments down below. And subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys out later. Peace.
Guess up, lift off. Pass that picked off.
Alright. That was interesting. I didn't know what to expect there, but okay, so it's like a story time, okay. Wait, so what I'm kind of thinking though is because like they were really running from the police because like the police weren't chasing them, so in a way that's kind of clickbait. Because the police were chasing a crowd who was in a way chasing them too, which is why they ran away, but the cops like weren't necessarily chasing them, so it's kind of like, and plus, so like here, let me get this straight. So let's just say the cops are here, the group is here, and then you guys are over here. So like if you're here and then there's a group right here being chased by the cops, then like why don't you just move out of the way? Like the crowd, you. Just the crowd coming this way, move out of the way, and that's it. Like because they're obviously not chasing you, because like you guys didn't do anything, right? So like why would you guys want to run away? In a way, if you run away, then you look kind of sus because it's like why are you running away? If you just leave a party before the cops come, okay, that makes sense, you know. Or if you just kind of like dip before cops arrive, that makes sense. That's what everybody does anyway. But you know, like it's just kind of like why run if you're not gonna get in trouble. I get it because like again like you don't want to be accused of doing something that you didn't do because obviously it's not your fault. Like you didn't do anything. It's just them being kids and fighting, right? So it's kind of like I didn't do nothing. I swear, you know, kind of like. So I don't know, but I get it. You know, I obviously get it. You just don't want to get in trouble for nothing that you didn't do. So or for something you didn't do, but. I would just say if there's a group coming towards you and they're obviously not after you, just get out of the way, or like run or something a little bit, or just like step like it's a road, right? If on the sidewalk on the road, cross the road or something, you know, because I doubt the crowd was so big that it was like taking up the whole block that you had to run. Like I'm pretty sure it wasn't that big. Come on now, like I don't know how big that party was, but I'm assuming it wasn't that big. But basically my point is they could have just gone out of the way, they could have just left normally, gone home, you know. But I mean, like, yeah, that's the thing with parties. Like, you never know. Like, you could easily get shot if someone doesn't like you there. They could easily do something to you. They could get someone else to do it for them. You know, like, you just never know what's gonna happen. Like, you could get attacked. You don't know if you have any enemies. Like, probably a bunch of you guys don't like me that are watching me. So, I don't know. You guys are probably enemies. I mean, not probably enemies to you or something, but, like, you know what I mean. Just be careful at parties, be careful anywhere in public, you know, just be careful because, like, stay safe, you never know what's going to happen, you never know who's after, you never know who's going to do what, you never know who's playing something, who's not, you know. My point is, be careful, that's all I'm saying, okay? Okay. So thank you for the suggestion, whoever suggested it. If you have any other videos that you want me to react to, like this channel, because, like, you know, if it has, like, short story times, I don't like watching them. It's not, like, freakishly long. Like, the maximum time, it's, like, 10 to 15 minutes I don't mind watching. Anything 20 and up. It depends on what it is. Like if it's entertaining, okay. But if it's not, then it's just kind of like, eh. That's going to be it for this video, though. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to turn on post notifications. And be sure to like this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.